children. And I think a lot of times as parents, we say, oh man, here's all the things that are wrong with me. I'm going to really mess up my child if I'm supposed to teach them and I don't do well. I mean, I've seen parents who, they say, I struggle in math. So how can I teach my child math? And, we put up these barriers of, well, I can't do this. And so therefore I can't homeschool. And do you have any advice for them?
It was interesting when I taught, when I started out my first year of teaching public school. I was very honest with the principal that I had a learning disability when it came to math. And so that first year, she partnered me up with someone, and he taught the math, and I taught English. And I thought, yay, I skated right out of that. I don't know how to do this. And then the next year, she was like, I really want you to take your own class on and keep them, and you do the math. And I was like, what? And um, what I learned is as I sat with my students and I had to learn how to break it down for them, I learned how to do math better. I became a better math student. I understood, like, when I went into a store and something was 50% off. I'm like, I actually understand how to do this now. And so, my son is getting older and he's about to start pre-algebra. And so just finding ways, hands-on ways to teach him how to do things, and going back and learning like how to do decimals and stuff. I mean, who can keep all this stuff in their brain? Not anybody. But when you sit down and you have the teacher guide, and I use Matthew C, and they're very helpful in how they teach you how to be that teacher. And if I don't understand it, I'll go find another video or look at something. So we teach our kids how to go to the bathroom and how to go to the potty and how to brush your teeth and how to sit down and eat with utensils. I mean, we teach our kids from the time that they're born. We teach them how to go to sleep when it's time to go to bed. So to say that you couldn't teach your kid, I think you're selling yourself short. There's so many things that you can do for your child. And the best thing is you're vested in it. I mean, you want to see your child succeed. And so, where even though when I was a school teacher, I would call them my kids and I was vested with them, but it's much different now that it's with mine. And, I spend time getting prepared for the next year so that we can be successful. And when a lesson doesn't go right, well, you know what? That happens in public school too. You start to do a lesson and it's a total flop, and then you have to regroup, and that's reality. We all have to do that. So I just encourage parents that, if their heart is for this, they can do it. And even if they're teetering on it, do a little bit this summer. Just, sit down and find a subject that you want to teach your child about and just kind of play around with it. I mean, now is a great time, especially when we're all, so much of us are at home already. Play games, do things. Teach your kid how to play a new game. I mean, that's teaching.
Right. Yeah.